Recently, there was a lengthy discussion on LinkedIn where coaches were giving their view on whether or not they should hire a salesperson. The following is an expansion of my contribution to that discussion. Every coach needs to become good at sales. In fact, as a coach, sales is the business skill you should be focusing on the most. But I'm not the only one who thinks that. Tomorrow. Why? Sales is all about understanding a product or service or cause in depth, teaching other people about it using your written and verbal communication skills, and showing those people how they would benefit. No matter where your career may go in 5, 10 or 30 years, the communication end. You are the best salesman of your own product. If you are passionate, confident, enthusiastic, and you have good programs, your coaching can almost sell itself, but not quite. Take my case. I was what you might call a serial startup entrepreneur, because every time I got to the selling part of the business, I got stuck. I thought I was bad at sales, and I didn't want to do it. So I'd give up and start another business where I thought I wouldn't have to sell, i.e., network marketing, web designer, graphic artist, to name a few. But by the time I started my coaching business, the 5th business in 6 years, I knew it was time to stop running away from sales and learn how to strengthen that skill. And I'm glad I did, because it paid off. Now I have a sustainable business because I know how to get clients through sales conversations. I'd like to inspire you to get good at sales. There are several advantages to coaches getting good at sales that I want to share with you. 1. Enrollment conversation. The main purpose of it is to find out if that person is a good fit for one of your programs. Therefore, it's important to conduct the enrollment conversation yourself, so you get to decide if the potential client is a good fit. If you hire someone else to make your sales, you give up control over who your clients are, and that can be a cause for regret later on. Even if you establish a definitive criteria for an ideal client, your salesperson may not always get it right. There's nothing worse than being handed a client that's hard to work with, especially when there's nothing you can do about it, because your salesperson has made your commitment. 2. You have more control over what's being said about you and your business. When someone else is giving the sales pitch, you can't always be sure that they will follow your script. Even if you have a script to follow, you can't know ahead of time what direction the conversation will take based on the person's answers to your questions. A lot of the conversation is ad lib. What you would naturally say in response to an answer may be quite different from what your salesperson would say. 3. In the coaching business, it's important to come across as genuine and transparent. When you hire a salesperson, the sales pitch can come across as just, well, a sales pitch. But when you are conducting the conversation, the potential client will feel like it's more of a conversation with someone who genuinely cares about them and is looking out for their best interests. For one more point to be considered is that selling becomes much easier if you are targeting the correct market. For example, after participating in my first large-scale giveaway, I learned that most of the people who subscribed to my list were freebie seekers who perhaps wanted some free coaching and nothing more. Hence my enrollment conversions were depressingly low. But when I changed how I got my leads and went more for quality, my introductory session sales conversions increased dramatically. So if you are good at sales and the sales conversations are still disappointing, you may be talking to the wrong people. In conclusion, getting good at sales conversations instead of hiring someone else to do them will help you get better quality clients, have more control over the sales process, and build more lasting and authentic relationships with your future clients.